Hello everybody and welcome. Brad Bestgen with Bestgen Wealth Management. Very excited as always to bring you another video in our educational series. And today I'm going to be touching on the topic of SRI, or socially responsible investing. And the way I want to segue into that is by highlighting a friend of mine who's the founder and CEO of a great local company here in the Boston area called iSlides. And they make custom slides that are phenomenal. My favorite pair happen to be the Bestgen Wealth Management slides. Gotta have them. But the reason I highlight them is because their tagline is "Stand in what you stand for," which I think is phenomenal for his business. But it segues into what I want to talk about, because the way this industry has developed socially responsible investing over the years, you can actually invest in what you stand for. Now, years ago, SRI was really a exclusionary practice, meaning that you could have a fund or an ETF, exchange traded fund, that excluded certain investments or certain securities like tobacco companies or firearms or alcohol, or maybe even fossil fuel companies you could exclude. Now that has developed to the point where not only can you exclude those companies if you want, but you can actually put an ESG, which is more commonly referred to as now, and that stands for environment, social, and corporate governance. Put that mandate into your risk analysis, into your security selection process. So not only are you excluding certain companies, but you are including companies that are actively trying to do better things for social justice, for the environment, for climate, from a corporate governance, from a hiring standpoint, from a community outreach, things like that. If those are important to you, if those tie into your personal value system or belief system, you can actually build a portfolio that encompasses this and have it well diversified. Whereas years ago, if you wanted to try and do this type of investing, you were going to be sacrificing diversification, sacrificing performance and returns for the sake of investing in this manner. Now, you really do not have to do that, and research has proven that out. And so by investing with a sustainable goal or an impact goal, it really is something that can be really taught to your family, taught to your kids, something you can be proud of. And so you can build a full portfolio that's broadly based. You can carve a small portion off and do it. You can carve a small portion off and be very sector specific, where you can buy an exchange traded fund that solely focuses on solar energy or battery power or electric vehicles, or only invest in companies where there's at least 50% of the board are females. So there's a lot of ways that you can go and screen out things that are important to you and make it a portion of your portfolio, make it a large, the entire allocation. It just depends on, how you feel. Talk to your advisor, figure out how it ties into your risk tolerance, your current allocation, and see if this is something that you're interested in, and start figuring out the best ways to screen out companies. The United Nations has 17 sustainable development goals that they're trying to accomplish globally. And so you can actually have investments that will screen out companies that are not trying to do that, and only include investments that will fall into one of those sustainable development goals, or they may fall into a few different categories. So, like I said, this is purely meant to be educational. You don't have to do this with the portfolio, but I simply bring it up because it is becoming more buzzworthy, a popular topic. And if it is something where you haven't explored, investing in sort of what you stand for, it can really be done and make your portfolio the way that you want it and feel good about it. So thank you for tuning in. We hope you found this helpful. Talk to your advisor if it's something that you want to do. And remember, always invest in what you stand for, and you got to have the custom footwear, baby. Thanks for listening.